You can isolate a kill here through B link. They're gonna 3-stack crashies, and he wants none of it, and that's wise. They don't push too deep there. Now contact gonna be made around the corner.
Dash forward, Forsaken looking to just garner some space, get some moved up here against the link. The rotation's now going to be coming in from the side of NRG. Ardiis still checking, wants to see if there's going to be anybody late pushing through water. In the meantime, the swing comes in. FiNESSE going to be good for one, but Jinggg and Forsaken find one apiece. crashies with a little bit of a follow-up, tries to get rid of the enemy Phoenix, cannot do so. Victor, help with his little turret, will be able to take down mindfreak, and now it's just going to be a right-click battle, and Victor's able to win. Spike now stranded, and Jinggg, the last man standing. Hot hands, that flash at the ready. Slaps it down, but has to know. No, doesn't realize.
Star out here. A flash gonna confirm.
Flash in, Ardiis with the Spectre. Just a bit of damage across there. Forsaken eventually does fall. Sam with a great headshot. At range there with the Sheriff, finds one. crashies now swinging out the bat behind the pillar. Just managed to take out one Divide, quick to trade it to keep them on equal footing. Because now the run it back is gonna be coming through. So I'm just throwing up the wall. Jinggg wants to rush up. They know exactly where he's going to be coming from, so they pull back out of the link. And eventually he's just going to go ahead and the TP back over. But a 3v3 for the retake attempt. Victor just now moving out of arc. Looks like he might go all the way around to club it, trying to get that top B there.
A Sky to check, but it's not going to catch. Victor on that lurk. Here comes the harbor wall. Retake from FiNESSE. They try to push on through. Gravity well up front to try to delay.
Walking across is Poison. Jinggg finding one, jumping into the cove, knows that he's pulled back. In the meantime, Victor, well, presence should be noted. Certainly is now, but still finds a headshot. And already with 3 kills in this round, that's a very good bonus here for the side of NRG. He's looking for a
all
little
over the place with the Rays doing crazy stuff, but he will lead the way, but it's a little more cautious.
Oh, the birds go out. crashies dodges that one. Even with Jingg's follow-up curveball, still ends up getting taken down. Nano Swarm, however, does find FiNESSE, so at the end of it all, it's just going to be that 1-for-1. Trailblazer certainly spotting Divide there on the jump past the box. That's why they're going to be creeping up here. There's no one to reinforce this position. Flash Divide, getting fully caught by it, and he will get melted down. As you can see, Forsaken dashing out of art, gets himself over towards the A site. They know that there's going to be 2 players operating behind them at A main.
Are they gonna wrap all the way through? No, they're just gonna plant for back sight here. Really big duel with Ardiis coming up.
And Forsaken just wins it. Ardiis looking over towards Flowers. Forsaken swings from Secret, does take him down. Brings it back into a 3v3. Reckoning now sent out, but they're not playing on the site to get clipped by this one. Sam, however, still finding one. crashies finished off by the turret. Now it's all on Sam. Wall raised, scouting out, uncertain if there's gonna be anybody over towards the dugout. Gravity well does come through from mindfreak. It's gonna be the util dumped out. With that spray coming in, he knows that they're both
right now looking like a full-on B hit, and already the rotation's coming for NRG.
Double up, grab the peek over into Link. Sees FiNESSE for a brief little moment there. FiNESSE sends some shots his way. Drops low. Bit of a tag there on a Victor, now knocked down to 50 HP. crashies wanting to try to break through, but a headshot comes in. Forsaken gets the reset on the knives. Swings on the corner, manages to find another one. mindfreak as well, getting involved, finds FiNESSE. So far it's just gonna be Jinggg taken down. Ardiis, however, with that blades of his own, picks up a quick 2 kills, and suddenly it's just cgrs all on his lonesome. They don't know where he is. It's still dangerous territory, but it seems like they might have an inkling of it as Ardiis does send that Cloudburst his way, trying to set up for that brief little one-way. People peek
so
gonna be heard. cgrs knowing where one is. Seems like he's got a very good idea as well. Sam, not expecting him to have repositioned down onto the low ground here. Now he's completely and utterly out in the open. Wants to go for the Nano Swarm. Sends it cleaned up now, knows that he's got a high-low to try to send out the turret. Swings up a bit, but
Seekers here gonna be invested early for the side of PRX. Some util to try to delay a hot hands there at the door to allow Jinggg to push through, heal up. He's just gonna chew through that nano.
Yep.
The run it back.
Doesn't manage to clear the angle though, doesn't swing wide enough to actually spot anybody, but now the lockdown's gonna be invested on the opposite side. PRX just looking to match. Spike, however, not yet planted, so they're still gonna have to try to retake the side off the back of this one. They do shove NRG away, but can they get into a post-plant setup quickly? NRG are gonna look to rush this one. Victor still tucked away, back haul. Flash goes across, some shots in his direction. Jinggg swings on the corner, gets the headshot, curveball in, but crashies just holds down left click. Had it lined up, gets the timing, and Jinggg disappears.
30 seconds left.
Things continue to tumble out of control here for the side of PRX. They finally get the spike moved up here onto the sides. He addresses it in his hands. Taking finding one, then taken down by Ardiis. Once again, into a 3v3. crashies swinging back out the aggressive push. Ardiis puts the spike down on the ground. Now it needs to be recovered. into the 2v2. Divide out into the open, it's dropped, and it's gonna be the combination.
PRX is about as
Subtle as an
quiet,
elephant.
as subtle as your average act of God.
Yeah. Finding one, crashies tucked to the corner, Sam backing him up, finds another 2 kills for himself. He's at 9 HP. The Stinger can do some work. cgrs finding one. Flash does not go wide enough.
Oh!
A bit of a botch there from the side of crashies, and that does allow for PRX to get themselves back into this round. Rifles recovered, mindfreak and cgrs. 49 seconds remaining, they could cut noise. Try to rotate off the side, if not make a bait.
You read my
Given
mind.
that they have this ult invested, it seems like they still want to try to play around it.
I mean, with this ult here, you know, you're at least able to be undetected, but oh my god, the cover!
Covering fire allows for mindfreak to get the plan, but now he needs to find the headshot. He needs to win out against Victor, and he will just drag it. They have ascended to so much more.
Yes, exactly.
Granted, yes, still a substitute from cgrs. Sam the mainstay, but the performances that they have been able to put up in the last couple days have been absolutely monumental in getting both of these teams in the position they find themselves in at the moment. ardiis, though, finds himself in a great position to get the punish. He's finding a timing while cgrs was distracted by crashies over at the doors. And 2 members down. Looking like NRG just having a vice grip here on this B site.
Yeah, and there's going to be a change of direction here for the side of PRX. They're going to leave mindfreak down here to lurk for a bit, but NRG, oh so disciplined, oh so patient. Going to try and sell a little bit of a fake here. Still ardiis though, holding the discipline for NRG so strong. mindfreak clearing the turret, trying to create noise, trying to create distraction. If Divide can best ardiis, that flash isn't going to confirm anything over on the other side. Oh boy.
No, it does not, and yeah, they just decide to rush out. They know that this is going to be a lurk, so they decide.
See if they can keep these rifles into the next
A
round.
side, run it back. Sent, FiNESSE just playing anti-flash, turns, doesn't want to show himself, knows that Jinggg is not going to be the high-value target that he's looking for, and Jinggg did not check the corner here, or Forsaken who gets taken down. Jinggg sent back, Divide does manage to find the enemy Viper here at the end of it all, so will be a 4v4 with Victor tagged out to about 30 HP. Lurk from cgrs, makes his way forward, staring towards water. Looks like he wants to creep in from behind, and on the opposite side of the map, they're still not necessarily convinced that this is going to be where the spike rests.
They're pinging it out. They're going to make a go for it.
Oh, Jinggg, I guess seeing just enough to be able to get that kill. Follows up with a second before Sam takes his head off. Now a 2v2, but cgrs getting tucked away. And here comes ardiis sprinting in, completely unawares. The Seeker goes forward. Sam looks to clear it. Divine spotting him. Flash out. A decent turn, but knows that he has to pay attention to his rear as well as they continue to encroach. It's not going to be through the window. It's going to be through Secret, but it's moved up through Link to get closer to the side of cgrs. It's just going to be dropping the lockdown. Victor's still 2 off, so cannot use a replying one to try to further delay them. The site can be taken. Still taking their time. Moving forward, and Forsaken, he does a double up draft again. Catches Victor. Picks him off right there in the Link. Fantastic play, that was completely unexpected. Forsaken now running out of knives, however, 9 HP, trying to exit. The Reckoning still looking to lock him in place. Wrap around from behind, crashies arriving, throws out the pop flash. mindfreak still going to be unscouted, but crashies knows that there's just going to be far too many players in this position. cgrs now finds ardiis. They look to hold that spike down to half, but they cannot do it. Now the hot hands comes in. FiNESSE is caught up by it, ends up getting taken down. crashies with 1, but mindfreak trades it back, and suddenly it's just Sam left standing all on his lonesome. Reckoning committed, but in a 1v4, as PRX look to go ahead and add a 5th round in. Jinggg will just go ahead and take the
NRG hasn't moved a muscle. They're just sitting here in A main, and it's dead. Sam's gone.
Finds one, still more to do. Forsaken gonna be spotted, manages to stabilize the aim just fast enough to come up with the kill, but has to back away. 29 HP remaining. ardiis comes to the rescue, sets up the operator here on the corner, comes away with 1, swings out, gets a second. mindfreak. Now the last.
And mindfreak gonna plan out in the open, only 12 HP. Just gonna have to win this duel quickly. Any stray bullet from Victor will secure him the round.
mindfreak not getting into any super cheesy positions. Just playing here straight up on the cubby. As Victor has to go ahead. He has to search. He has to wonder. Tap. The stare towards Link. The swing coming in, but mindfreak.
They've identified off that turret that this could be possible.
Forsaken's got 1. Curveball out into the hand, and ardiis finds 1. Not going to be full flash, but Jinggg still swinging out, finds 1. Sam now, not sure which way to look. Will get taken down as the dust settles. 3v3. Divide with a healing can top up Forsaken as well. Nano Swarm goes across just to get a little bit of damage there on the FiNESSE. as the poison orb does get set up.
Oh, it's a great read here by PRX, but ardiis just catches him a little bit off guard. A great shot by crashies.
Same with crashies, finding Forsaken. cgrs inside of the smoke. crashies finds him as well. Turns his sights back over towards Defy. The knife is out. Frenzy drawn. Spots him. Legs it back into the hall. 2 players set there. Defy just desperately trying to get some information. The Trailblazer is at the ready. Sends it. Trying to see what he can get. Spots 2. But he's running out of time. Turret there. Probably realizing that getting onto the spike, trying to get this defused, likely not going to happen, especially as that Nano Swarm does come through, but wants to try to take somebody down with him. Spots FiNESSE, a bit of damage exchange between the 2 of them, but it's going to need to be big here. As his attack gets ready to come through, they do have the stars set up. Alarm bot is getting pulled forward. Drop down, ardiis looking to try to clear out dugout, will get taken out. mindfreak with a nice headshot as cgrs looks to hold the stairs. mindfreak with another, Victor going to be gone. So far, it's looking clean, and the time is just dwindling. 12 seconds. This stab here from FiNESSE off the flank would need to be absolutely monstrous to try to get them into a plant position, but instead he will fall. 78 HP. Som just looking to back away. See if he can get anything off. Some over-aggression here. Again, tucked back, spotting ardiis. Dashes away. Jinggg, however, does swing out from that side. Cubby catches Som. Now without their harbor, and we're talking about how rough it was for PRX. When you're trying to attack this B site, it's going to be just that much. This is rough, I should say, for NRG now. The rest of the round, Victor holding the corner. cgrs going for the ego swing. Just a little bit of back and forth, but a great bite out from FiNESSE will flush Jinggg into the open, and crashies takes him down.
Yeah, this is good work here by cgrs. He's got that alarm bot still to play off of.
Seekers online.
Yep, exactly. crashies able to find that kill, getting into those Seekers. Now they can use this. A Trailblazer is going to find Victor.
Snowden tries to tuck into the corner, but cgrs fast on the chase. Gets up over the top, finds that headshot through. There's ardiis. Necessarily anticipating that Forsaken was going to be close on the low ground. crashies, though, swinging around from behind, starting to rush forward. Decide the turn. They identify now. They absolutely know that he's here. And Defy will win out on the fight. crashies going to be taken out. Forsaken finding ardiis, and now it's just FiNESSE left standing. Even though they're stacked up. And Jinggg now gone. Up the team significantly, but okay, I don't want to watch Defy. I want to see mindfreak. Comes up with 2 right there. Now Defy cutting across, just sprays it down, managing to find 2 quick kills for himself. Pop flash not going to connect, gets up close and personal, runs out of bullets, and FiNESSE with a recovered Vandal will be able to put him down. Brings us into a potentially winnable position, but does he get the read that they are behind him? Seems like the answer is yes. I'm getting flashbacks to Buzz in this very position. Nothing, no pressure from the front. Goes for the Jinggg. Forsaken will be able to push. The Reckoning is going to be invested. Nebula's getting popped. Jinggg trying to avoid the stun. Rushes up. Run it back. Was at the ready, so. Snaps over to the use point. It's Forsaken. I mean, it's just shot after shot. He says, eventually, I got to get one right. The one time he hit a jackpot on the casino, and he's just going to keep going for it now. Dumping all of his bullets until he's got nothing left. ardiis looking to hold. Swap over onto the Phantom. Forsaken going to be good for 1. crashies staving off Jinggg. Flash over into tunnel. Not going to find anything, though, as cgrs will pick up Som. 2 members left standing now, as mindfreak is on the back end. Just trying to pinch from the side of this pit. And, yep, he's going to be able to do so. As soon as Forsaken goes down, mindfreak just gets the bang through the screen. FiNESSE pushes out of the pit. Knife to the shoulder. ardiis nearly clipping his head. Nothing spotted. The drop down. Drops in, the right click goes across, FiNESSE piling in as well. They'll be able to flush him out. Swing in, cgrs Everett with a quick pick. Does take out 1 at point blank range, so Victor gonna be gone to trade out, however, on the Killjoys. And now the man advantage in for the side of NRG, not wanting PRX to be able to take this lead. Curveball through, Jinggg trying to find Som, but Som strikes him down. Now it's all on Defy and mindfreak. 2 of the veterans here on the squad. Defy coming away with 1. Swing out, FiNESSE getting the other. mindfreak again approaching from B main. He's running out of time. Nebula goes up the wall as well. Som tucking into the corner, looking to try to hold this one to half, and they will just be able to.
No backup. And now they're going to shuffle the flashes back over for PRX, and Jinggg is good for 1.
He's good for 1, but that's about it. So they still do lose him, but that's going to be entry power taken away. As the Trailblazer does go ahead and take a quick little peek. A glance back. Defy now in a rough position. got nothing really to try to bail him out of this spot. The bite doesn't go deep enough to find the kill, but his supporting power in cgrs ends up falling. As he tries to exit, he will also get struck down. Forsaken swinging around, gets himself situated on the site, but I mean, mindfreak's been doing this round over round, so now they're very much anticipating that this back flank is going to be coming through. Turn has to be cleared up. Looks like he's still going to stay here in this position. They could just rush him. It looks like that's going to be the call.
To the situation with this space, with all these smokes that they have, the flash is to clear. That one even gets Forsaken full blind.
Yeah, it looked like he didn't quite think it was going to pop where it did. Now has to back away. The Trailblazer rushing in. Instead of cgrs, and Forsaken finds a quick pick. So I'm going to be taken down. Just given the way that he's been playing, given what that Harbor util can give you, absolutely such a high value target to be found by Forsaken. Just a glimpse there of Victor, but just not quite fast enough to be able to get the punish. Has to now back away as the lockdown comes through. Narrowly avoids that one turn on the flash. Almost has the lineup. Gets the dash back available. Manages to make his exit. Divide puts that Bulldog to get used, taking down FiNESSE. Victor in the meantime. Catching cgrs. Oh, but it's ever so whiffy, and cgrs stabilizes before Victor can. ardiis. Anyway, into the round. Forsaken again. Really looking to up the aggression. Trailblazer thrown. The smoke dissipates. He pulls out the knives. He manages to find a second one before getting taken down. Again, somehow not getting collapsed. Either way, though, the 2 kills are going to get picked up, and that puts PRX in with a man advantage. Big scout forward from mindfreak all the way over at A. As Jinggg just goes for the jiggle, but the running back is available. He could go for the rush play as soon as they hear that spike committed to.
Divide one away from the Seekers as well. So if he can find a kill, he can make this retake really powerful.
He's going for it. The pit dropped in by FiNESSE, but Jinggg does catch him just fast enough. Victor and then Jinggg just go ahead and shove it back. Finds the second one. Jinggg will trade it. The Killjoy is now going to be taken down, and that leaves ardiis in a 1v1. The full flash comes in. Jinggg will scoop the heal. Sends out the flash. FiNESSE going to be good for it. Victor good for the other. 2 players taken down. Great punish here from NRG, shutting down the aggression as ardiis gets up over the top, but Divide is just not ready for it at all. Swing out now into the back site. ardiis to displace Forsaken out of secret. Swaps around on the weapon and catches Forsaken, snipes him out of the air. cgrs with 12 HP. Will get suspecting that little wrap around that flank is going to be coming in, but ardiis catches mindfreak off guard. Smokes and gravity wells now taken out of their hands. A Seeker let loose. Forsaken with the Guardian. Clearing one out. crashies now looking to push into him, and he instantly gets the headshot. Down 2 members. ardiis tucked around here in the corner. Jinggg somehow wins out that fight, and that's where they're running back. Sends out the flash. Not spotting anything else. Snaps back over in the dugout. Is Divide? Does he read this one? The answer is yes. FiNESSE going to be taken down on the flank. Now a 3v3 with the lockdown still in play here for cgrs, but he needs to win out this fight. The timing, have they noted each other? Looks like the answer is absolutely yes. And wisely, cgrs pulls away, just looking to hold the door. In the meantime, Victor, Som, advancing forward. The flash comes in, the wall goes up. Divide gets in front of this. But 20 seconds without a flash, without any other util. Spots one, gets the transfer! Divide finds 3, and suddenly it's on crashies to try to avoid going into overtime. The flash connecting, Divide with a 4K! The sights towards A, but this double creep up here. Som and ardiis can find impact. Jinggg gonna be the first one to fall. cgrs still looking like he wants to fight. They force the dash out. The wall goes up.
On this attacker side, and these attacker side rounds are gonna be so critical for PRX. If they can convert one, you gotta feel their chances are good, but FiNESSE hasn't seen him yet. He has no idea.
Oh, and that is gonna be a rude awakening. Som as well taken down at the same time on the opposite side of the map. 3v4, NRG trying to win this one out. Victor, though, just eating damage from every which way that he tries to turn. And now he might get timing from behind if Forsaken decides to swing the corner. He has not. In the meantime, crashies, fallen, Divide gets Victor, and ardiis arrives. They know exactly where he's at. 16 seconds of plant coming down. It's out into the open. Divide, he needs to reposition for this one. mindfreak trying to get out here. No, they just take the fight to him.
Aggressively by Jinggg. He has to hightail it out of here. All the utility. The Nano Swarm's gonna do a ton of damage to ardiis on the way in.
ardiis looking to flush him out. We'll be able to find him. mindfreak dead nice and early here. ardiis not worked too low, but the healing's still going to be coming through. crashies putting him back to 100. Also taking a forward position that will be scouted very quickly. Flash around the corner, answering flash out. crashies completely dodges that. Cloud burst in. Forsaken swings, finds two before getting taken out by Som. And that brings it now back to parity. A 3v3. Som, if you can get one more, the ult would be online. It's going to be Victor who takes away that kill. Som tagged up just a bit, raises the wall, tap onto the spike. Jinggg trying to hold this one a half. Tucks back around the corner, but now he's all on his lonesome. Throws at the curveball, doesn't know which way to look. FiNESSE will find the final two.
Just keep them guessing, just like they do to you all the time. And oh, ardiis.
Forsaken dealt with very swiftly. Not ready for that angle at all. Fully anticipating the pressure to be applied elsewhere, just given that smoke setup. Rest of PRX now creeping their way over towards B, but it's a triple stack for the side of NRG. cgrs still just an age away. Just poking his head out into Art at the moment. Art is behind the screen. A bite thrown down. And that's just trying to stave them off for the time being. They're spraying through. They really suspect that somebody's going to be here. They do knock him down to 64 HP. Swings out of the corner, goes into the nano swim for a brief little moment. It's going to be the blaze wall from Jinggg to take him down. Of all things, just so much thrown his way and no great escape route. And now that is going to be both teams without their jets. The round completely cracked open. cgrs on the flank. He's made it all the way through into their spawn. And he could be instrumental. He's tucked away into the corner. crashies at the same time, though. Looking to backstab. The swing in. He's playing it out patiently. There's one. There's two. Jinggg in the meantime finds one on the opposite side, but Som comes up with eliminations. The spike grabbed. mindfreak. Can he exit fast enough? The answer is going to be no. The reckoning at the ready. Instantly invested. A 1v1 to see who can take this now to map point. cgrs. The stand-in. He knows he needs to rush this down. He needs to play for the kill. There's not enough time to go for the plan. He's swinging around the corner, and he manages to get it done! So back here is PRX. mindfreak as well. Not looking to get situated into that dugout position. Has been flushed out by ardiis so many times before, so yeah. Lets it go over his way. Some answering spam. Just minor connection. Flash through. They're playing anti though. cgrs and Divide hold the line. In the meantime, Spike going to be planted within the cove. Back over onto the side. Jinggg wins on the fight. Victor going to be taken down. Suddenly it's just FiNESSE and Som left standing. He's trying to spray him, but he just falls down. Forsaken will get the last one. And it is a
Forsaken just needs to kind of hold the line here, play his life, don't go down. Get the rest of PRX in, and yeah, it's fast reinforcements for PRX.
And towards the back of the side, Spike still not being brought in quite just yet, though. They say, okay, we think that we pulled the rotations. Now they're going to try to cut over towards B, but there's three players waiting here. As the Dizzy goes out and answering nade, they just try to usher them back over towards A, and it has worked out. mindfreak, center sight, sees one. Victor swings and gets both. Takes him down. Forsaken. mindfreak now going to be gone. ardiis as well. Hovering back over towards Rubble. Takes out Jinggg, gets the tink across, the going to fall, runs out of bullets, still manages to break line of sight, and now CG is watching the cam. Victor ready for it, clears it out, so no dart's going to be found. And the Trailblazer will help clear out some of these trap wires that are set up. Certain where he is located. Just waiting this out. Some TP's over into the corner. Some spray down, and Forsaken will be able to find one for his troubles. Puts a little bit of extra damage down to the crashies as well. Pulls back. Lower sight, and oh boy, it's just gonna be Odin things, huh? Forsaken with three. crashies now trying to hold the line. The swing in, it's a 4. Is he really gonna get an ace with the Odin here in round number 3? Swarm invested, ardiis trying to hold the line. cgrs is gonna be taken out, and of course he gets it!
So disgusting on this, and this time he doesn't really even have to use any of his own utility, except that it just confirms the presence of NRG. Smokes go up, Odin goes burr, and down goes NRG. This absolutely just phenomenal. And this is what makes him so nasty. His game sense. So they're all,
well.
This is 6 in a row. Hold on.
That it is.
I'm starting to tally.
Okay, we'll see how high that goes. Still advancing forward, though. Hero Rifle is recovered, and Victor puts it to good use. Finds mindfreak. Spike now getting planted. Nade coming through, lands right at Victor's feet. Gets around the corner just fast enough. The Void getting taken out by it. Jinggg now eliminated. And they're starting to turn this one on its head. Forsaken going to fall. Divide as well. cgrs will go his separate way. It's going to be NRG going for the Jiggle Peaks. Hasn't any of the util yet, and Som just one taps him with that Guardian. Absolutely monstrous. The site completely open. And Cypher set up as well. Not here.
Look at FiNESSE.
There's nothing to delay them as Victor goes jumping forward. Showstopper out, gets the catch. Forsaken cannot exit fast enough, and this is a fantastic adjustment here from NRG off the back of just that one tap. Very perfect read, and now just 3 players left. Divide can upgrade to the Bulldog. Do they try to play this one out versus 5? They know that lockdown is also going to be available, so it seems like they just want to try to hold these weapons as much as possible. FiNESSE lingering on
the space that
fight across. See what he can find. Shot sprayed in, free open on the door. Forsaken not really wanting to stay in this position. Gets that full flash, has to back away. Another follow-up flash comes in. He swings on the corner, throws out that near ult depth. The door again swinging. He's gonna try to stay alive, waiting for the download to complete. Gets it tucked into the corner, finds the second one, looks for the third, can't make it happen. ardiis cleans him up. Now the lockdown gonna be invested. Over at the tree, Jinggg swings out, however, gets the timing on a FiNESSE. Finishes him off, goes to jump across, gets himself into stairs. Still needs to exit though. Sam and ardiis both tagged up. See how they try to approach this one. About to clear close, has to be taken down. An ardiis drops to the low ground, sends out a nano just to try to delay. Sam over a drop, finds Jinggg, brings it back into a 2v2. cgrs though will be good. Flash in, FiNESSE fully anticipating that mindfreak is going to be rotating over. He's absolutely rewarded. Gets that kill. mindfreak gone nice and early, and crashies can bring him back to full. The healing will come in. ardiis going to be receiving the orbs, trying to get that next lockdown ready.
Look at the way PRX is already shifting towards the C side, and now you got to deal with his Odin again.
Surely he can't get an ace again. You have to be thinking. Nate to try to cut him off into the back. Cancel on the TP. Cam goes out. He's trying to get that dart across onto Victor. Didn't manage to make the connection in time, though. Now the pit is going to be invested from FiNESSE. They try to make this as unassailable as possible. Oh, the showstopper goes out. It takes him low, but it doesn't find the eliminations. crashies and Victor both tagged up. Nano Swarm the Thrash now dealt with on the back end. Dizzy as well goes through. A nice flash, gets that full blind. They look to swing around the side of Mound. Fight using that Trailblazer, but they know that he is close. And now he's the last one standing. His full flash to crashies will be, in, for the most part, very much ignored. Divide on the opposite side though. Oh, it's going to be eliminated. Into the meat grinder they go. NRG just mincing PRX. Forsaken trying to get something done, swaps weapons, but Sam privy to it, instantly domes him, and it just feels like we're gonna go from one flawless to the next. NRG looking absolutely unstoppable here on this attack.
And they have a minute to go hunting for mindfreak.
Yeah.
They have all the time in the world. They don't need a plant. They just need to find him. They want to do this damage. The economy of PRX is once again in the gutter. So certainly just get what you can out of this.
Yep, grab the orbs. Grab every orb you possibly can.
Yeah.
Take everything off the map, pick it clean. Paranoia, not sure if that actually connected. Oh, it did! FiNESSE, not having the audio cue. Does get taken down. It seems like mindfreak actually feeling it. Maybe wants to try to play this one out. It's going on the push. Sam setting up a smoke. mindfreak looking to match. Shells just to try to dissuade.
Cover going out.
Second smoke now used, but how do you even remotely clear this one? Victor spotted the headshot through, 6 HP. The spray almost good for it. If he can win this one out, maybe that would put him into a winnable position here, as crashies also at 20 health, but the time is dwindling. Eventually it seems like mindfreak just gonna have to give up on the venture. Still though, the hunt coming in, Sam behind. Trailblazer set out. Lockdown now invested. Forsaken, looks like he wants to stay. He wants to try to shove them out of this. Catch anything before the lockdown does go through. Gets the dink through the wall. Looks for FiNESSE, can't get anything more. crashies down to 17, and yet again it's going to be the pit coming through. As Victor pulls the showstopper. He's thinking about how far does he want to go. We'll just have to send this one out blindly, but no one there to receive it. TP now out into PRX's spawn. Sam looking to backstab. Paranoia out, mindfreak, caught off guard. ardiis on the opposite side of the mount finds that kill. Sam getting closer and closer now. Gun at the ready, swing in, Jinggg. Just does out-aim him a little bit there, finds the kill. 3 players can back away, but again, the umpteenth time, this is PRX having to save. And Victor will not allow it. And Divide falling. Looks like Victor will volunteer to go on the hunt. See if he can get anything else. Jinggg says no, but still an immense amount of damage.
That makes things all that much more easier, and I don't know, Forsaken sitting there, holding on Jinggg.
Over the top, sends it, finds one. Some going to be taken down. Victor at 10 HP as well. Meanwhile, cgrs trying to swing out on the opposite side. Does fall down at the end of it all as mindfreak just caught. FiNESSE just holding W, gets himself inched up into A, and mindfreak just trying to micro some smokes out there, ends up falling, gets FiNESSE, or FiNESSE gets Forsaken as well. Forsaken gets FiNESSE is what I was trying to say there, and this is looking so incredibly good for the side of NRG. A 10-2 half, even with PRX on their attacking side, that just feels nigh impossible to recover from.
Yeah, once again, I mean, these lurks from FiNESSE, time and time again, finding value for NRG. He's just so smart about it, and mindfreak just looking to throw some smoke somewhere. Not even a little bit ready. Jinggg gonna try to do what he can.
Last player standing.
See if he can get anything done.
Now he's the last man standing. Spotted, finds one. Somehow needs to isolate every single
You're
one.
seeing it here again. Just absolutely brilliant stuff. A lot of utility from the side of PRX. The Trailblazer, the Dizzy, making sure that the site is clear. You're gonna use the wingman to cut through the nano and not get the plant.
Ardiis able to spam it out. cgrs moves over, just picks up the wingman. Spike in the hands of Forsaken at the moment. Forsaken, you're rushing forward, my friend. Finds one, helps find a second one, but now he's gonna fall as crashies, comes up with two. Ardiis making the read, knowing that this force is gonna be coming through and that it's going to be, the site's turned over towards the C site here. cgrs does not have the spike in his hand. So cannot go for the wingman plant, now can try to invest that one. The nano swarm's already committed here from Ardiis as the smokes dissipate. Flash set into the back, they're looking for the aggressive push. Jinggg gonna be able to find two. Ardiis and FiNESSE gonna be cleaned up. Victor on the opposite side. Takes out mindfreak. Nade comes their way though for the delaying. This waterfall push coming in. Devi looks to go aggressive. The turn into the corner. cgrs finding one, then taken down. It's an absolute bloodbath. NRG starting to get a sense of, okay, you know what, they want to go see. Paranoia across. Ardiis forced all the way back out of the site. Nano swarms used. cgrs just gonna be holding down for the plant. Now has the ult online. Showstopper out as well. Jinggg on the hunt. Ult goes in. Does catch FiNESSE, but he's got plenty of covering fire, and no one wants to pursue that deep just to try to find one little kill. PRX just stay here like statues, not making any noise, not moving an inch, just waiting to try to catch NRG, lure them into the trap. Triple approach now coming through from Waterfall. Som, no HP, but somehow wins on that fight. cgrs now trying to hold the line. Catches one, Jinggg catches two.
Too much in that previous round.
Paranoia out, they're looking at the challenge here around Mound. Flash is decent, but Jinggg, it dissipates. He manages to find the shot. FiNESSE now falling. Good damage on the Jinggg, but just not enough to finish the kill, so Devi, after scooping the orb, getting the Seekers online, will go ahead, put him back to 100 HP. Well, Ardiis, as well as Victor, thinking about an approach from behind, but Forsaken is prepped for this. He's got the trap wire set up. Jinggg, in the meantime, does get finished off.
I've got your trail.
The Seekers are going to be committed here, all the same. Dizzy not spotting long enough to try to find that blind. crashies, however, still will get flushed out. Forsaken picking him up, as the plant can now come through. Ardiis now gone. Som just waiting to see what he can do. It's not too much time remaining though. Has to back off. The Mosh just to send them out. Seems like they still are very suspicious about that position, and Victor likely just going to be waiting to see if anyone aggressively pushes out towards Waterfall in the exit. Try to maybe find a gun. Som though, catching Forsaken right as he turned around. And there's potential here for mindfreak as well. The chest shot takes them down. Som with 3 kills, grabs the Vandal. He wants to challenge this one. He's thinking about it. cgrs just staying tucked into the corner. He says, at the very least, you know what? Maybe I can finish you off. Jump up over the top. Victor will be able to get the kill, so everybody dead on the side of taken. A good amount of damage. Forsaken now, just tapping the door. Breaking the other. Trailblazer does get the stun, does get some damage across. Dart will just go ahead and connect as he destroys the camera, removes it. Everybody else now from PRX arriving over here towards A. Som waiting at the connector, and Forsaken doesn't clear the angle wide enough. Ends up getting taken down. Paranoia now going to be sent through. They looked for the attempt at the rush play there to try to hound him out.
Plant should come down. NRG now starting to ready up for this retake. Again, that lockdown.
3 players stacked up. Surely this cannot find value. Surely they should be able to destroy it. Tries a hug against the wall, sends it out. Not going to be getting the stun. It's not going to be recoverable either. Divide, noting finesse though. Gets the headshot, gets the kill. Now they have to be worried about that threat coming out of the B site and potentially behind. But right now, they're focused up on the site itself, knowing that they zone them out with the lockdown. Tap onto the spike, the boom bot cleared. They know that one is going to be over here in tree. ardiis spamming through, finds the kill, looks to try to go for the hold, but ardiis comes up with a second. They're holding it through, revealed, dragged across, finds one, cannot get this. A little bit of damage here from Forsaken. As he cuts his way forward, but is he going to be ready for this one? No, Victor on the lurk, just outside of stairs. Comes up with the kill, now door going to be opened up. It's looking like they're going to be pushing straight in to all this KJ util that ardiis has set up here on the B site. But to spam the Trailblazer to try to lead the way. Our alarm bot, Nanoswarm's going through. Jinggg is getting worked lower and lower, ends up falling. cgrs over, answering back 2 of his own, but now ardiis gets the buy. And it is all on cgrs to try to keep them in this map, but he cannot do it. Third.
Gonna maybe push out A.
In we go. They're looking to pressure him out. It's going to be the ghost in hand, but Jinggg in range with the frenzy will be able to take him down. Heels coming across. The rest of the team widely getting ready to push in towards B. Forsaken setting up a wall, trying to make this a little bit more unassailable, but just going to look to push ahead. Get through that one. Pressure on elbow. Forsaken backing off. Crashing wave going forward, suspecting that they were going to be looking to flush him out of there. Team now arrives. cgrs going to be the last one on this rotation over. They'd get sent for second, tag down quite very low. Still gets the dingo to crashies. Setting up for potentially easier kills. Mindfreak will find finesse. Pushing forward towards the defending side. crashies cuts up, finds one. Jinggg from behind will get that kill. Victor will be good.
Hoping for it.
Oh, Marshall from Defy completely whiffs. Splits the difference between 2 players. crashies falls up with a chest shot to go ahead and get the finishing blow. Flash now at the ready. cgrs trying to go for a little bit of timing there, but eats the full blind. There's the back off. Ping's coming down, and from here, I mean, NRG, they can play this just about however they want.
Oh,
Just like that, actually saw him just taking the fight and taking cgrs's head off. This is already pretty catastrophic. Rotation starting to come through. It's going to be mindfreak left alone over on that A site, and should NRG decide to pivot through the teleporter, it's going to be a bit of a long run. As Jinggg going to be noted, and Som, oh, he's so distracted. Som just gets another one. 2 kills now with a Marshall. The plant getting ready to come in. Forsaken wanting to push, but his own wall kind of working against him in that regard. Mindfreak around the back will gain control of Hookah, finding a single kill. Still 4 more to be dealt with, however. Taking their time.
Jeez.
Got the smoke up. Som sending one, but crashies is around the back.
Flood out of B site and leaving Forsaken on his own. Like, if NRG just pulls the trigger there, they can just overwhelm him, but he's able to escape.
Now they have to give up Lamp's control as well, so Victor can play in a forward position. Getting him out of here could prove to be difficult. Granted, the paint shells are available from Jinggg, and it looks like after they're satisfied with the rotates, NRG make the call. Finesse again, looking for a bit of a masterclass like we saw from them versus Liquid just yesterday on Split. All coming up. Spike planted on the opposite side of it though, and ardiis still hovering nearby. Gets the headshot. cgrs going to be taken down as crashies stays tucked away in the back of sight. Takes advantage of the vulnerable out on a Jinggg. Forsaken, however, finds 2 quick kills. Finds himself a 3rd. Now the Reckoning available, and he's going to invest that immediately. A little bit of obfuscation, but there is going to be the ultimate. Orbital strike sent down. Forsaken trying to challenge. Finds the 4th kill. Now on for the ace. Is ardiis left standing. Freak thinking about going for this swing. ardiis going to get the adjustment. Oh, it's an instant snap. Wow. What a shutdown. And the quick TP at the ready just in case there was a follow-up as well. And that is what ardiis can deliver when he's on this chamber. Something that we haven't seen in quite some time, but frankly, one that people should be quite happy to see, just given the way, the level that he can play with this pick. Flashes out, and that's just tucked into the corner. This teleporter's still here as ardiis goes on a bit of a scouting mission. Forsaken now at risk of being caught.
30 seconds left.
I don't think Forsaken has any idea.
He's starting to
he
stare
just
over.
turned.
He's worried about it. Obviously, he knew that ardiis was there before. Does he note it now? No. ardiis finds the perfect timing to strike right as the rotation was starting to come through. And speaking of rotations, NRG at it once again. Maximum use of these teleporters and finesse ready for cgrs as the door opens up.
It worked yesterday, today. Ooh.
Devi noted. Okay, Trailblazer will reveal just how close they are. The bite looking to force him back. Gets to read that Devi is swung out on the side. Has to pull away though. Molly at his feet. Jinggg thinking about pushing out. Gets the instant headshot. Victor dealt with. Does he find more? He's looking for it. The swing. Saw him.
30 seconds left.
Answers right back to keep it evened up at 4-4.
Now you got to keep yourself away from this tour de force. Mindfreak sitting on his ult as well and just going to buy some time here off the back of these Seekers, knowing that they wanted to push. Just going to cut them off momentarily.
ardiis finding one. Spike, however, still down. ardiis has to double back to try to grab it. I don't think they're going to have the time. He makes his way into the cove. Gets taken out. And Forsaken is good for another 3. The double peek. But they're getting a read on this. They're just sending the reckoning. But Devi dazed up. Showstopper to try to chase them down. Forsaken will be able to find ardiis. The spot into the double kill. Just hugging each other into oblivion. Victor breaking open the round, and PRX wanted to push the pace, but this completely falls flat.
Spike planted.
And as I call it, the Mobius strip of PRX. The wild plays, the up and down swings of this team. It is a constant. Finesse takes a chunk of damage.
Got the fight to delay. Mindfreak needs to be the one that's really start finding something, but crashies up onto the box is completely unexpected for him.
Just that
Cascade. Looking for one. Oh, gets him. Confirms the spike presence as well. That looks for a little bit more. Can't quite adjust for Som. It's a little bit of damage down, but doesn't get the kill. HP bars, however, still quite low. Fade out. Som has to drop down off the box. The jump forward. Victor into the corner. Wins it out versus the Vibe. Mindfreak finally able to stabilize the aim. Falls up for a second one. ardiis swinging out. Mindfreak finds a third.
10 seconds left.
cgrs looking to push. Knows that he's around the corner. Will be able to get not much damage found by either side. Meantime, the push up. Forsaken caught unawares. They're going to be as far forward. Now they have to go for this full rotate. Do they play a ring around the rosy once again? Opt for the teleporters. The side is empty. It looks like they're going to commit to the plant here. Also invest the pit. Ult's at the ready. The nade not quite getting the bounce that it's looking for to get in onto the plant spot, but cgrs finding one. As Victor gets himself situated up on top here of the two. Finesse down low. A single bullet would finish him off and drop that pit. See if they're going to be able to find it. For now, the wingman coming out with the molly. It's perfectly timed. They can't get it to half. Time dwindling down. Finesse, however, needs to try to hightail it out, but he's going to get clipped up. Orbital strike finishes them off, and a double orbital strike from Som. Answers back, and now it's all on Mindfreak. Once more, the headshot. Noting his position, but he's running out of time. Som continuing the jiggle. Mindfreak having to push it. 5 bullets. The time taken out. A 4K. No one else is splitting with ardiis, so there's not going to be an immediate reaction, but it looks like he is going to be suspecting this, but he's not prepared to win out of the fight. Devi as well, finding Som. cgrs is going to be taken out, though. They managed to trade this one back. A 3v3, the Seekers sent out by crashies, just trying to spot them out. The rotation still going to be coming through as Forsaken and Mindfreak look to reinforce this B side. Jinggg into the corner, tagged low, jumps away. Finesse exits out of hookah, but Forsaken arrives just in time to get the covering fire. Showstopper trying to clear close. Victor going to be good for one. Forsaken strikes him down, and suddenly it's crashies versus Forsaken. 57 health remaining. Forsaken is playing this one out slowly. crashies trying to hold the ankle, and Forsaken swings right.
See if, with him having the spike, gonna try to get him into a position to get that down, but Forsaken already queuing up this reckoning, expecting this push, and Jingg's got one.
He does, but he gets traded back. ardiis finding the kill. Forsaken just grabbing up that Vandal, reckoning at the ready. He's going to invest it now. Looking for the stuns. Som jumping to the side, manages to avoid it. Mindfreak taking so much damage there. Down to 37. Thrash at the ready. Double TP going to be used. Pulls it back to be able to get the quick recovery on the ult. But ardiis and Finesse, they stay sat here. But It seems like PRX are not biting on the bait. That Dizzy goes out, gets a confirm 1-on-1, has to be destroyed. Gets picked up. Seekers now as well, very much telling the story. cgrs with the recovered ult. Doesn't get much. They clear it out very swiftly. Forsaken, first of all, the daze comes through, clear out on that boom bot. cgrs has to back away. Ardiis pushing up, finds the one, Sam into the corner. Still gonna be good for it now with a showstopper. They know exactly where Devi is gonna be coming from. The rocket should be able to take him down. Does he note the cross, however? He does, but Devi avoids the damage. Swapping up the weapons. Finds the Vandal. Trailblazer. Try to guide his way forward. Sees one, flash goes Victor's way. Does he have a read on FiNESSE? 8 bullets remaining to try to clutch this one out. The push coming in behind Victor, yep, the silent. The score has always been present. They've always at least earned that bronze medal.
You gotta use the molly to stop the W King. Oh, never mind, they're just going.
Okay, Cove down. They're taking lead for one, but it's gonna be he and Jinggg both taken down. NRG looking for another pistol round win to add to the scoreboard. cgrs finding one, but then just gets overwhelmed. Mindfreak, a late lurk arriving. It's got that safe defuse spot coming through. The Classic is just not gonna be able to do enough to really dissuade it, to really stop it, so they will just go ahead and hold it down. Mindfreak looking to it, at the very least, maybe collect some additional.
Out of hookah. Clear that rendezvous.
I mean, they're suspecting that they're going to be on the guard inside, as well as elbow. The wall comes in, they're trying to block that one off. Forsaken now, getting ready to swing it in front of it.
He's got to cover and make sure he does it.
Wingman going to be planted. Jinggg goes up hyper aggressively towards their spawn. Does manage to find one, but crashies. Up there, lab finds one, but as he tries to throw the pop flash, Devi catches him swinging around the corner. It's be a massive response here from PRX.
They're going to try this hit once again. The same thing.
It's the looks like just the attempt at the fake. It will draw the volley out from Zom. The rest of the players, though, hovering over towards A. FiNESSE and ardiis not really budging from showers, and that trademark is there to go ahead and confirm some presence. Now Smokes is going to be dropped in. Teleporter can be used, and there's no control of the shower side of the map from PRX, so they can't really stop them from going forward. Now Forsaken, over on the B site, all on his lonesome. Does he call for a pivot? No. The plant coming down out into the open. Interesting spot here from PRX. Thrash now at the ready. Sending it forward, but doesn't even get close and is completely unrecoverable. Mindfreak trying to hold forward. Forsaken going to be spotted, killed in the back end. Orbital strike now invested. cgrs, Jinggg both going to be taken out. Mindfreak with one of his own has to send the ult. The swing out from FiNESSE on the flank. It's going to be Sam who finds that kill. A bite down to the Devi's feet in a rough spot. FiNESSE will win it out. Going for the same setup here. Cove spot. Whether that drops might be a whiff. Hard to see without seeing the wide angle of it. Victor going to be forced into the teleporter though by the paint shells, and crashies caught with util in hand. For a second, it looked like he was going to be able to get out of there with his life. Jump up over the top. Sam going to be noted near the back of sight. Still though, does find Devi, but Jinggg will eventually take him down. 4v3 as the wingman gets the plan. FiNESSE wrapping around into the back of elbow.
ardiis around the other side from Fountain.
Showstopper at the ready. Jinggg gonna stave him off. Boombot has the call for that assisted clear. It's the wall, just wants to try to get the rocket through, but in the end, not gonna find too much, but it does buy some space. It buys some time, and FiNESSE bites the dust. Should be PRX once again, bringing it to within one. ardiis gonna linger around for a little bit longer, finds Mindfreak. Do they continue to push into him? Looks like the answer is gonna be yes. Okay, they're starting to drift in his direction, but he's gonna pull back. They know that he's gonna be watching the teleporter, so no one wants to challenge him there. They need to hold on to these weapons, but PRX will fight back.
Right to this door on the right, to all the way to the elbow on the left.
Stun on the crashies. Trying to back off, full flash now on a Victor as well. Nid gets sent forward, just to try to hold them back. So far it's working well. Call might be coming through to try to make a retreat happen, but FiNESSE taken down just to the back of sight. Mosh coming up with a kill. Heals being offered up by crashies to Sam to try to get him back to 100. Will be able to do so. It's 3 members from NRG situated here at the B site. ardiis still waiting back in link to see if this rotation comes through to A.
They're just going to try to brute force their way through.
Flashes in, Victor noted, taken out. Jinggg now up on top of the box, just trying to spot a pixel, trying to find a head. Will be able to do so, but it's going to be Sham who finds the headshot, but it's quickly traded back. Forsaken getting revenge here for his fallen comrade. Now ardiis, the last one left standing, swinging out as Forsaken gets tucked away just outside the teleporter. Swings in, and he'll be good to win.
So important for NRG.
Hit invested over towards Garden, but they are more than willing to try to just get themselves behind it and keep him zoned away from the site. Orbital strike does come through. It cuts off Defy as well as mindfreak, but Jinggg is all the way into their spawn. Some crashies taken out. FiNESSE stranded as the plant comes. Looks like that operator.
Over and over again for PRX, so now you're gonna try to just out-duel them.
Hidden, just trying to play safe, but the flash connects. He doesn't check back. Defy doesn't look for it. He's just so hungry for the kill. He ends up falling. Sam with a headshot now. Cuts off Jinggg. That's going to be the Garden access taken away from them. cgrs as well fallen. The spike now down on the ground. mindfreak and Forsaken, the last two left standing. As ardiis' participation, not necessary. They will find him in the smokes. And that just leaves Forsaken all on his lonesome. Grab it. I mean, notes the hefty presence here on B. Figures, you know what? Maybe if I can kill the one, maybe two guys that are over on the A site, I could have an opportunity.
Surely he can't do it again. Surely not. And this is kind of the...
Be something magical if he could, but there's a swing out. There's the op shot. ardiis see it again, but they are wary about this one. Yeah. Trailblazer will clear him off the position, forces that teleport back, so rendezvous in the back of lamps. That's gonna send ardiis rotating eventually to try to get to heaven. Looks like, yeah, that is going to be the case. The Boombot spots one on the backside. Sam going to be noted. Wingman plant does come through. Hold this on either side. crashies, however, first one to fall. The op not going to be able to see too much of anything. Jump around the corner. Sam with that shorty will find one, but then Forsaken counter swings to take him down. The bite into the corner, finding a lot of value, but cgrs still wins out of the fight. And suddenly it's just Victor and ardiis left standing. No reason not to play for it. He'll have that tour de force at the end of this all, but Defy finds Victor. Forsaken. No, it's Victor. Okay. Spotting one. Rotations can now begin, it would seem, from the side of NRG. FiNESSE. Victor gonna be blinded up. FiNESSE, however, still managing to find three as they drop in. Like flies into the spider web. FiNESSE strikes. He keeps their hopes alive here in the round. The teleporter gonna be taken. Jinggg. Ooh, swings back through. A 2v3. Does PRX try to stay in this?
And now
They'll try to finish this.
Jingg's got the showstopper now.
10 seconds
That
left.
he does, but 41 HP. It's such a small window. No margin for error. Is the trademark going to be cleared out? Mindfreak out into the open. Finds one. Looks for ardiis. Puts him down to 27, but now it is all on Jinggg to be the finisher. Spots him. Cannot get the kill. ardiis will put
In showers. So far, just kind of taking their time, and they're going to use this.
Oh, dueling rockets coming through. Not finding anything, though, is Jinggg, but as he gets up on top of the box, still will find Victor, but it's going to be a massive trade-up. NRG starting things off with two, but now equalized. Defy catches Sam. The plant still not coming in. ardiis instantly headshot. mindfreak finding it. Just two more left to go. He's playing anti-flash, and now it's on FiNESSE. The IGL, the captain, to try to take us in OT, but Defy says no! You shall not pass this point!